Welcome to Bullshit TV. I'm your host. On today's docket is something good. It's nothing on the bullshit or whatever, but man, it feel like Christmas time to me, bro. Cause man, I would like to say welcome home, Brittany, bro. You've been on a long journey. I can finally come here and be calm about this, and be able to present this to y'all in a better manner. Because yesterday I was just so excited. It was like I knew her. You know what I'm saying? It was like somebody coming home from Vietnam or whatever. But it was just so unreal. So throughout the night, I still checked my phone to make sure because it felt so unreal that Brittany Griner has finally made it back to the States. It's just man, I slept so well last night. I know you probably haven't slept because you still got to go through your little process to get back with your family or whatever. But for the first time in a long time, bro, I slept so good. It's like waking up this morning, it was like the best way I can put it, like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, it's finally here. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, even my mind is a little still a little over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know Brittany. I don't know nobody that she affiliated with or whatever. But man, I'm so happy that you home. And man, make sure you take the time out to love up on yourself, love up on your wife. Make sure your mental is there. You know what I mean? Nobody's rushing you back to the WNBA. Nobody's rushing you back to do nothing. Take all the time you need because this is one of those things that you can be a very, very loud advocate, not just for the GLBT community, not just for women, um, people that was wrongfully detained over there in Russia. So, Brittany, man, get your mindset back, bro, and then make sure you get them other people that's over there home because people ragging on you because of they supposedly left other Americans over there, but let's just keep it real. None of us, unless they don't have family, um, or they just do that type of shit. More advocates for vets, but a lot of us wouldn't have known any of that shit was going on if it wasn't for you. So they keep saying that um, a WNBA player for this, but it's getting more exposure to what's going on. So hopefully those detainees that's over there that's wrongfully detained right along with you that was there before you and you shed a light for those people. So hopefully that gave them enough faith to say one day that it can happen to them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the gist of the case, how why he's there, the guy that's still there, the Vietnam vet. But I just want y'all to know, I just want you to know, Brittany, bro. I'm glad that you home, and then for whoever has anything bad to say, basically, because she's home. How effed up is that you don't want American citizen home? Um, it's just that's why she said what she said about America. The American government helped to extradite her back from a foreign country back home, and y'all got a problem with that. That's why I say this whole fucking game is nothing but a big ass hypocrisy or whatever. But I'm thankful, man. I'm so excited, man. All day yesterday, I was just like, damn, she home? Is she really home? Because it felt so unreal, bro. Because it's like, man, like I kept saying, I made a couple statements saying that you wasn't gonna do the full 9 years. I really believe that. I swear to you, I really believe because it just, like I said, that's how I came up with the TV channel, Bullshit TV, because it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, ain't no way they gonna keep her for 9 years. Ain't no fucking way they gonna keep her for 9 years for some shit. You know what I'm saying? And man, and it happened. It happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I knew you was gonna get out, but to get out under a year, bro, that blew my mind away. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, I thought you was at least gonna do a year, maybe a couple months, maybe 2 years. You know what I'm saying, man? You did right up under a year. You got caught up in some bullshit. They tried you and they convicted you on some bullshit, and you got about that bullshit, bro. Like, man, it's much love to you. It's much love to your wife. Much love to the United States. the government to get her home. Much love to the people that recognized this, that reported on it, that shared this information, that actually gave a fuck about a person, not just because she GLBT. It's because she's an American citizen and she's a human being, and no human being should be in those type of conditions. You know what I'm saying? So, Brittany, I love you, man. Um, you always gonna be thought about. I'm sorry for yesterday. I was just so excited. You know what I'm saying? Because I never really was able to catch something before it first happened. You know what I'm saying? Like the 9/11, I ain't catch it until, you know, maybe 40, 20 minutes. But to actually be on my phone doing this shit, giving out information to the world that really gave a fuck. And I just checked my phone. I don't know what made me check my phone, but I checked my phone and it was like breaking news, Brittany Griner home. So everything that y'all seen yesterday, it was just off the top of the dome. You know what I'm saying? And it was just raw emotion because that's how I really am. For me to be able to sit here and say, I slept so good last night knowing that she was home and I don't even know her. It's the human part of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my yesterday videos, I know she went over there on some bullshit. You shouldn't have went over there with no weed and all this shit because we know how countries work. But I'm not blaming you, bro. You know what I'm saying? um, but it's crazy. It feels so unreal. It feels so unreal. The reason it feels so unreal, like I was believing it, you know what I'm saying? And I was starting to lose faith for real. I'm like, man, but still, it always took me back. I'm like, she ain't doing 9 years for this shit. But it was always, but it was like in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's too much weird shit going on. They saying they going to help. They saying they not helping. Russia saying it ain't no negotiations on the table. United States saying she's wrongfully detained. Then come to find out that they lose her for whatever amount of time. And I'm like, man, this shit sound fishy. And I wanted to make it a video. I'm not even lying to you, but whatever. I wanted to make a video maybe 4 days ago, and I'm like, man, I need to put another Brittany Griner video out because I'm like, man, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because I be saying some weird shit, but sometimes that shit, some some fucked up shit, even for me to say, but the shit just, it comes to fruition because I don't know what I was thinking, and I was just like, man, it'd be crazy if BG get out. And then she gets out. And I'm like, damn. So I'm going through my videos trying to find it, but I never made the video. So maybe it wasn't meant for me to say that out loud. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to represent it at that moment, at that time, because, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big believer of spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you put in the universe or shit, I believe in that type of shit. So maybe it was meant for me not to say that shit, but they said this was in the works since last week, and it was a couple of news stations that had the information, and I thank God that they was able to keep their mouth shut until the shit got through. Man, BG, I'm so glad for you, bro. Make sure you get a good night's sleep, bro. Make sure you eat whatever you want to eat. Make sure you take your time if you don't want to eat. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because you the one going through this, like I keep saying. And I know you probably like, it's unreal for you too. Seriously. But you got love out here, bro. So whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? If you just need a moral support, I'm not nobody, you know what I'm saying, for real. But man, you loved, man. Keep your head up. Like I said, man, you unstoppable at this point. I mean, to me, in my opinion, you can be a little cocky because you're a gay black woman that got to be able to get released from the Russian prison, bro. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. But like I said, this is more of the bearer of good news because Brittany Griner is home after doing 10 months, being caught up in that Russian prison jail bullshit. And glad to see you home, man.